Right, so my name is Takayanagi and I work in the Houses of Parliament. You will have seen it on TV. So when I started doing some years ago my PhD on Parliament of Women, whenever I said this to people that I was doing Parliament of Women, they said, oh, it must be suffragettes. And when I said, no, it's not suffragettes, they'd say, oh, it must be about Nancy Aston. And I think this encapsulates some of the issues that we have in Parliament, trying to celebrate in 2018, that when you say women in Parliament, people think of the militancy, the militant myth, and they think of a title to Women MP, albeit a very unconventional one. So what do you do about that? This is our answer to it. So I'm the joint project manager for this exhibition, together with my colleague Melanie Unwin, who is also in the audience here today. And our exhibition is called Voice and Vote, Women's Place in Parliament. And it tells the story of women in Parliament over the last 200 years. So we're using 2018 and that anniversary of the 18th to hang a much bigger story on, telling the story of women in Parliament in all sorts of different ways. And the crucial details are there, and it's through the summer, it's free, and I do hope that everyone here will come and see it. So what's it actually about? We are using historic spaces, 3 historic spaces in Parliament that were used by women. The ventilator, top left, which was used by women to watch parliamentary debates from an attic space before 1834. The cage, the nickname for the ladies' gallery, where women, including the suffragists and the suffragettes, watched debates from in the late 19th and early 20th century. The tomb on the bottom left there, which is the nickname that Ellen Wilkinson had for the space used by the early women MPs. And then we bring things up to date in the chamber, with women now presiding over the House of Commons and the House of Lords. And we do, and along the way we show you lots of wonderful exhibits from the parliamentary collections and elsewhere. So that's how we're doing it. So how are we tackling these myths along the way? This is not a suffragette exhibition, as I hope that brief glimpse into our concept shows you. Suffragettes are part of it, but they are only a part of it. We hope that the use of immersive spaces and interactives along the way will bring in younger audiences. We are very keen to get young people to see our exhibition, people who would not normally think they would even be able to visit Parliament, and particularly young women who are less likely to vote. Part of the other way we're doing that is through our design and graphic design. I'm afraid it's just a little bit too early to show you what the exhibition is going to look like, but you can get an idea from the title block there, the orange. We're trying to use big, bold colours, and the idea is that when you walk into Westminster Hall, which is a great medieval hall, nearly 1,000 years old, it will look like an art installation rather than a historical exhibition, at least at first. We had to do an equality analysis, so we had to work our way through the protected characteristics and figure out how we were going to meet them. This can easily be a tick box exercise, but in our case, we really did try and take it seriously. And there was a period of time where all around our office we had A3 sheets of with all the characteristics, race, sexuality, class, disability, all of those. And whenever we thought of how we could sort of meet one of those, we would write it down. And so these are now working their way into our exhibition. One thing that we were lacking is working class voices, and one way that we are doing that is that we are very pleased to have the Alice Hawkins collection, which is a private collection of WSPU memorabilia, still in private hands, still owned by the family, which we're going to have on loan to our exhibition. It will be the first time it's been on public display. We announced this in a press release literally yesterday, and somebody in the room may be coming to the unveiling of the Alice Hawkins statue, which is in Leicester tomorrow, which we're very excited about. And with all of this, the idea is that we make it relevant to Parliament today, so when you leave our exhibition, you will be more likely to vote and interact with Parliament in other ways than when you came in. Very quickly, just to say that our exhibition is only one of a number of things Parliament is doing to celebrate Vote 100. I have leaflets, so if it's easier for you to sort of pick up a leaflet and look on the website, please pick up one of these on your way out. They're on the registration desk. And along with them are some sweets, just to tempt you. Those for women, rock sweets with all the different colours on them. And just to draw your attention to one of them, which is equalities on the bottom left. Equalities is an opportunity for you all to sit down, have a cup of tea and discuss equality in late June and early July. It runs up to 2nd of July, which is the date of the Equal Franchise Act 1928. And the real hook to get you into this is if you apply online, it's free, you get a pack to help you do it, including a board game. Suffrage board game takes you through the whole suffrage story. It's the brainchild of Naomi Paxton, who many of you in here will know. She is also at the conference today, but she's in the parallel session giving her own paper. But anyway, the rock sweets were her idea. The board game is very much her idea. And we do hope that wherever you are in the country, or indeed the world, you'll be able to host or come to an equality later this year. Thank you very much. It's been brief.